What's going on, everybody? It's the Super Robot Ed, and today we want to talk about a possible first look at Transformers Legacy Minerva. As we already know, this is going to be a Walgreens exclusive, something that's highly anticipated. The only problem is she's not a headmaster, and the reason why I'm showing off the original G1 Minerva headmaster is because, well, she was a headmaster junior. And while I know this is a repaint and this is how Hasbro works, it would have been nice if this was just a headmaster. I mean, everybody's going to want it as a headmaster. I mean, I don't know what they could do. They could use some of the same tooling that they used, kind of like with the headmaster from Titans Return, using those ports. But it would have been nice to do that because you could have used the headmaster that came with I think it's the LGEX God Jinrai that came with both Jinrai and God Bomber. And this would have been nice to, maybe have a retool of this headmaster, but maybe somebody will create third party or create a way to create a port for that. And you might be able to use this, or they maybe create a way to make a headmaster. It's going to come out when Minerva gets released. They did that with Nightbeat back from the Thrilling 30 line, where they actually made you converted into a headmaster, and I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, that's just on the disappointing side because we know Minerva is a headmaster junior and not just a regular robot. But that aside, here's the car mode, and I like the paint apps overall. I just wish they had kind of painted the wheels. I mean, wouldn't hurt to do that. Maybe a little bit of paint on the headlights, and you know how that goes. Paint apps. You gotta learn to customize these days because you're just not going to get it from Hasbro, things of that nature. But the posability looks nice. I really am a fan of this mold. I know a lot of people are saying how they feel about it, but it does have a feminine touch, which is great. I mean, compared to other figures, where even the blur mode, from Titans Return was used for female Transformers, and it just still was a blocky. This one is perfect. Like they made it from a leader one, and I do like the posability. I do like the backpack. I like it. I mean, I like it a lot. I just miss that headmaster function. And again, you see her compared to Leader 1. And it's just a few, looks like color swaps here and there where pink is white, red is like pink. And then, of course, you got the white thighs instead of, on a Leader 1 instead of the red thighs on Minerva. So, gray fists. It just makes sense. And from the back, they're pretty much identical except on the hood. As you can tell, that's where the back of the car is, that's where the Autobot symbol is. And then right there, turning to the side, I mean, their side profile is the same, except it's just missing the paint apps and everything like that on the figure. So, I mean, other than that, it's pretty good. So, how do I feel about this figure? Well, it's going to be a good figure to pick up. People are going to still want it. It's just lacking the headmaster tooling, which somebody, third party, anybody might come along and try to fix that. We're waiting on that. Other than that, though, it's automatic purchase. People are going to run it down and want to find it. Want to make sure they can get their hands on it. So, if you're in the U.S., it's Walgreens. It's probably going to show up in other ways in other countries because in other countries it's not a Walgreens exclusive, so it'll probably get leaked early. And we know these will have their hands on it. But either way, I like this figure. I like the mold. I'm ready. I'm ready for Leader 1. I'm ready for this one as well. So Hasbro, you got my money again. But I'm sure that somebody's going to find a way to convert this into a headmaster. And that's what should have been done in the first place. So leave your thoughts down in the comments below. Are you going to pick this figure or not? Again, my name is Super Robot Ed. We'll see you soon. More news. Bye-bye.